I never told you that incident. I know probably I've told you, Signora and Mrs. Imblis. I was staying in Bombay, and I don't speak any Indian language. There was a knock on the door, and Mrs. Jayaka, her servant, opened the door, and there were 3 sannyasis, monks. And she asked them in and told Mr. Jayaka. Mr. Jayaka came forward and brought them into the room. And I was in my room. And she brought me and said, there are 3 sannyasis here. They want to meet you. One was a very old man. He had lived by himself for 11 years in the Himalayas. And he was making a pilgrimage going south to the various temples. And he was so old, so I felt, and I held his hand. He began to cry. Because nobody held his hand. Mm-hmm. And we sat around. And he said in Hindi to her, said, we were passing by and we felt that there was a great man here and we wanted to meet him. Whether he had been told or whether it was a fact, I don't know. Mm-hmm. I'm skeptical about all that kind of thing. So he explained, he talked about various people in the room, telling them truths about themselves. Then he said, may I wash my hands, please? So they brought him a basin and jug of cold water of the ice box and washed his hands. And towel and wiped it. Then after cleaning his hands, from the same jug, he poured it into his hand and passed it around. That is the Indian tradition, that when a sannyasi offers his blessing, he does it that way. That you take the water, sip it, touch it with your tongue, and swallow it. It went around the first time. And he said, again, may I wash my hands? Again, he passed it around. And it came to me, I was sitting next to him, because I was the last. And I tasted it, and its first water was plain water. Second time, it tasted very sweet. I said, good Lord, is he playing a trick on us? I didn't say anything. And he left presently. Oh yes, he said to Sunanda, you have no children, you're married, you have no children. Do you want children? If so, if you do, take this out of you something, you'll have children. She's for rather not. And to Balasundaram. After he left, I asked several of them, did you taste that water? Because it tastes like coconut water or some sweet water. And they all said yes. First, and this poor old man, he couldn't put saccharine in there or some kind of sugar twisted in or something that would make the water sweet. You understand, sir? How did it happen? Probably he was unaware of it himself. Now, there are strange things in the world, sir.
Yeah.
As a boy, I saw, not a boy, when I used to live in the Theosophical Society, because I was one of the heads of the affair, a man comes, there were several of us sitting in the room, a man comes, a sannyasi, a man, a so-called religious man comes, a monk, and talks to us and all kinds of things. And we're all sitting like this, and he suddenly levitates, floats across, and sits over there. He had no springs, no rope pulling him.
Yes, yes, well, I mean, a lot of people are talking of strange things nowadays, and well, I think one could say that our understanding of nature is very limited anyway, but I think there's a distinction of two kinds of strange things. You see, that sort of thing might be mysterious in one sense, but it might still be...
I don't think it's mysterious.
No, something unknown to us now.
Yeah.
But it might be understandable later.
No, they explain it.
They explain it by
special kind of life, discipline, breathing.
But I meant that it violates what we know about the laws of nature.
Nature, yes, gravity.
Which may mean that the laws of nature could be different.
Yes.
See, that still need not be mysterious.
No, that's what I mean. That's not mysterious.
Although it's strange.
Yeah. That's why I want to differentiate the mystery
from the strange. Yes.
Strange. And also I've seen there were several of us, a man sitting on there and a rose bed in the middle. He asked for a newspaper. He said, put it down at your feet. We were sitting on steps and you were sitting right across. And he said, watch it. He said, I'm not going to mesmerize you because you're a religious man, but watch it. And you saw the paper, smaller and smaller, and disappear. I don't see the point of it, but I mean...
No, but I mean that's something strange, but which might be explained.
Oh, they explain it very simply.
No, but I meant that there are different kinds of explanations. But
yes. I'm only saying this to show that strangeness is not the other.
Yes. But you're saying that what happened to this boy was not of that nature.
Yes, that's all.
Of that strange nature, but...
I don't know what happened, but that's not that nature.
But is it your feeling that whatever happened, that was behind it some sort of, I don't know, for a better word, destiny or order which was aimed at some transformation of man?
Probably.